Okay, let's move into some NFL. We got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are -1.5. Hopkins is back. Let's all know that. That's happening. He has been reinstated, and the total on this one is a 44. So what do you got going on here? Hey, everybody, if you haven't checked out FanDuel Sportsbook yet, do it. They're offering all new accounts up to $1,000 in a no-sweat first bet. All you got to do is check out the description in this video and click on the link.
Yeah, I'm not reading too much. I mean, that's great long-term for the Cardinals with Hopkins.
He's on my fantasy team. Okay.
I mean, obviously, it's huge. They've been struggling Arizona this year for a number of different reasons. But yeah, the Saints, they're 2-4. They kick off week 7 on the road here in Arizona. As we all know, we've had some pretty terrible Thursday matchups this year. But even in these terrible matchups, there's room to find value in these games for sure. The Saints, the Saints, they're coming off a 30-26 loss to the Bengals. Your Joe Burrow there had a big game. He had 3 passing touchdowns. But previous to that, they beat the Seahawks 39-32 in a shootout at home. And really, if you look at the stats, the Saints should have won last week as well. They outgained the Bengals. They didn't turn the ball over. They rushed for 200 yards for a second straight week as well. But the difference is they only scored the 1 touchdown in 5 trips inside the red zone. Now, the Cardinals, as I pointed out, they lost 19-9 in Seattle. They scored only 3 offensive points against the league's worst scoring defense. Kyler Murray, he did rush for 100 yards, but he turned the ball over twice. He was also sacked 6 times. And so that's why I'm not sure about this offensive line. And obviously with Hopkins back in the lineup, it's going to work out for them much better in the long term. But yeah, I don't think so for this game. I mean, even with New Orleans, it almost beat Cincinnati last week, and that was without Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry, Chris Olive. So if any of those guys can make a comeback too in this one, that's going to be a big difference maker for them. But either way, yeah, I like the Saints in this one. I think the issues for Arizona are much deeper. So I'll recommend grabbing as many points as you can.
Yeah, we were kind of saying this at the beginning of the season that are just not high on the Cardinals this year. Lots of question marks surrounding that team. I'm with you here. Let's go with the Saints +1.5 on the road in Arizona. That's the way we're going to play it. Don't forget, guys, text your full name to this number, and we're going to send you 2 free picks per week. 1 in the middle of the week, 1 towards the end from our hottest cappers over at picksandparlays.net. And this isn't a one-time gig. This is going to keep on rolling and rolling throughout the seasons. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. The Power Hour is on every Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And if you're looking for premium plays, head over to picksandparlays.net, find the Insiders Room, and use the promo code NFL. Thanks so much, Nick Parsons. We'll see you next time on the Power Hour.
Thanks, Allie.